Today, I have the pleasure of presenting on this CRC Time project, which I lead with a whole group of people, including the amazing site leads that are mentioned there and our fantastic partners in this project who make it possible. So this project is looking to develop evidence for the effectiveness of climate-adapted seed sourcing strategies for revegetation success and transition to mine closure in a changing climate. So in this really changing environment, how do we create plantings that are going to be resilient in the longer term? So when we think about restoration as a whole, what we're really aiming to create are these biodiverse, self-sustaining populations into the longer term. And so we're aiming to provide that evidence that can guide into the future to increase climate resilience, reduce that risk of failure, both now and into the future. And the CRC is just such an ideal opportunity to do this, being this nationwide initiative with so many partners across Australia as well that are engaged in large-scale restoration work in many regions and many contexts. So it provides this really wonderful opportunity to test these different options embedded in normal revegetation operations in real-world contexts across Australia to really build that really strong evidence base. So in our site, our project alone, we've got 5 experimental sites across a range of mining contexts. We've got over 15 species, over 5 different ecosystems. Were this to grow, and if we had another however many sites, even one site added in, it wouldn't just be that one site, it would be a richness of data that comes by that learning at that one site, that single site information, but then feeding into this bigger network that again helps us really understand the depth of similarities and differences and how this climate adjusted seed sourcing can perform in different areas. And so just to summarise, to come together, at the moment, we've got our revegetation plantings in the ground. We've still got a couple to come, but we have some in the ground. We're just starting to pull off that first data, so that first empirical evidence off these sites that's going to lead towards us being able to start thinking about and developing that evidence for industry and regulators around how we can enhance climate resilience. And also showing how this network approach and having that core design can really enhance the outcomes that we get from this type of work, all leading towards, as I mentioned, that real aim of increasing climate resilience and reducing the risk of failure, both now and into this really dynamic and changing world that we're living into.